Okay, if you're not familiar with playing YouTubes at different resolutions, there's a little button down here, play at 720, enlarges the image to high def if it was recorded in high def, and then you can play, click this button, brings it up, or you click this button right here in bottom right hand corner and it brings it up to full screen. Okay, play this video in full screen 720. This is going to be a demonstration video on how to record a usable screen capture video for YouTube. Basically, if you need to record a training video on how to use Photoshop, any other program that has menus and text, you want it to be readable rather than having people rely on its relative position to the screen. I created a YouTube video, uploaded it, and I was very disappointed in the quality according to the instructions I was giving by some of the other how-tos. So I did some research and used some knowledge I had in processing of video, and this is the training video I've come up with. The problem is that video compression artifacts add up and small print tends to blur more with each compression. The screen capture, its compression to whatever video format, the editing that you may do, its compression, and the encoding into the format that you're going to upload it to YouTube. And then once YouTube gets it, it encodes it to fit its size and format it needs. And what happens is you end up turning print that was usable when you recorded it into something like this, or even worse, depending on how bad your steps are. The best way to keep this from happening is to reduce the processing required to get the video onto YouTube. How do you do that? Well, here's how I did it. Here are the steps I took to produce this video. Capture with the best screen capture codec, in my case low cost, I could find. WisdomSoft's Auto Screen Recorder. They have a free version, and they have a one that's about $49, works really good. And if you use the Cinepack codec, it produces very good results. One of the most important things is to capture at YouTube's 1280 by 720 resolution or 640 by 480 resolution only. Do not capture at 1920 or 7 by or 1080i or any other format, because that requires reconversion into one of these formats. That conversion causes blurring. You see this blurring in highly compressed JPEG images. Then you size whatever you want to demo into this space, no bigger, no smaller. Because if it has to convert up or down, it's going to do some conversion, and that conversion creates artifacts. We want as few artifacts as possible. Then encode it, in my case, into an MPEG-2 and upload it. Here are some more details of exactly how I did it. May be useful to you. 1280 by 720 is the screen resolution size for HD YouTube videos. If you record in this format, you can get the biggest screen size, gives you a lot of real estate to demo whatever you're demoing. And 1280 by 720 is the screen size for HD YouTube videos. This will give you the largest screen size for displaying your video and the best quality. My monitor, my working monitor for this, is 1920 by 1280. I can't use that whole size because my YouTube video has to be 1280 by 720. What I did is I created a background for my computer screen that shows what the YouTube size is. This is the area right here I will use to produce my demonstration or training video. This is Adobe Audition launched in my YouTube training gray area. I'm recording it at 1280 by 720. The file and pull downs are readable. You can see that they're readable. In the first video I did, they weren't quite readable enough. I was very disappointed, so I thought I would bring this up. And my next one, I think I'll use these particular settings that I covered in the previous documentation. Let me go File, Open, Untitled, Open. There's the text, or the waveform. Text is up here, shows you the different text. Now when I point to a particular item of processing, like restoration, hiss restoration, noise reduction, you can actually read the text and you don't have to count on where the cursor is and figure it out yourself. You can kind of follow along on your own. That'll be about it. If there's any questions, just post them on the comments and I'll try to get back to you and see what I can do to help you out.